Hello, Reshaper, fantastic. In this video, we want to share with you. Let's find assets. As I told you before, assets are actually the reason why we get old and die. Okay? If you don't have seen this video, watch this video before. We have explained in details how it works. Now, let me tell you that we are living in a lot of assets. And one of the most obvious assets, of course, everything which is acidic is of course sour, right? It's like lemon, it's like vinegar, it's like apple, it's like even strawberry maybe, like it's also like a little bit of acidity inside of it. And this is really obvious, right? This is really obvious. And this kind of, in this format, like eating one apple, eating one strawberry, nothing will happen with you. You don't have a high acidic level in your body, okay? You don't acidize your body. However, there are also things that we are unaware of. First of all, it is tap water and mineral water. If you don't know, just go on Amazon, stuff like that, and buy like this kind of this kind of small like the tester, like pH tester, where you can test the pH of the water, of pH of the mineral water that you are consuming on a daily basis. Do it and you will know if you are consuming something acidic or more alkaline. Okay, now next one is actually what we're eating worldwide. Which is actually staple food. Staple food is what? It is actually like breads in most countries. Like you have rice in Asian countries. You have things like spaghetti and stuff like that in Italian culture and stuff like that. You know what I mean, like the noodles and so on. Now, staple food is made of what? It's made of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, in the process of digestion of carbohydrates, what will happen is it will get many particles, and one of these substances is also acid and sugar. Sugar I've told you about before that it's really bad for your body, and now we have also acid. This is also there, a tiny part, but it's there. And the more you eat, the more you acidize your body. You have acidic body. Now, next one is oxygen, guys. Oxygen. You have heard it right. It is oxygen. And some of you might know, hey, oxygen, I have to breathe, otherwise I will die. Let me tell you one thing. When you have been in a womb, as an embryo, you are living in an anaerobe space, in an anoxic space. There is no oxygen inside of an oxygen is. If you watch the Chinese or Japanese character of oxygen, you will see it is freaking what? It is acid. It is acid. Okay? But in what kind of space do you live? In which kind of space do you live in the womb? It is CO2. It is CO2 that makes you live. It is CO2 that is actually the particle, or that this is the gas of life. CO2 is the gas of life, or oxygen is the gas of death. This is the opposite of what we have taught in school, I know. And some of you might say I'm talking bullshit, but you can just see the truth. Now, the thing is, when we are breathing out more CO2 than oxygen. And when we're breathing in more, but we can generate oxygen, CO2 when we breathe something out and just don't keep any oxygen inside of us, so we can generate CO2 inside of our body. It is possible. However, mostly we don't. Now, let me also tell you that if you make a test of people who are athletes, for example, currently we have Olympics in Tokyo, right? If you test an athlete, or a really healthy person, with an unhealthy person who suffers with obesity and have, for example, diabetes, those people, holy crap, you will see how they breathe. And just you can just count how many breaths they take within a minute. Perfectly, it is like from 8 to 6 breaths in a minute. 6 is really good. 8 is okay. 6 is really good. And when you do it, what will happen is, well, then you have the balance of alkaline and acid is restored in your body. And this is actually perfect thing you can do. Now, how you can look how much acidized is your body, you can actually check it out by just breathe. Just right now, you're breathing with myself, and when I say now, you just breathe out, and then close your doubts, and then I will count to 60, and you can see how many seconds you could bear. Okay, now breathe. Now breathe out, close your nose, and now breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So, if you've done 60, you have no problem. Congrats. You don't need to go to doctor anymore in the near future because your body's not acidic. I mean, if 40 for the beginning is okay, 30, yeah, okay, but 20 and less, you have a problem. But guess what? My own relatives had problems with acidity back in the days. I think my dad had problems, and before he started, he was like at 15, something like that, and now he can do 100 plus, and not 100 plus, but 1 minute, like 30 minutes, something like that, 30 seconds, and yeah, and more. And this is what you have to aim to. If you just have all this list right now, and you say, okay, cool, now I can see what my acidity is, I can test it, cool. What you can test now is, what you can aim now from now on is when you do this exercise every day for 50 minutes. Just if you feel a little bit of more harsh, you don't want to push it forward. You just, if you feel a little bit of it gets hard to take on a breathe, to not breathe, you just let it go. And you do it and breathe again normal, and you do it again. You let it go, you do it again, you do it over and over and over again, and after a while you will kind of have more and more and more and more till you get till we'll have 1 minute. 1 minute is the point when you are, your body is itself is generating CO2, and also with CO2 it becomes alkaline, and because of it all the viruses inside of your body just die. So you don't have to go to any doctor in the near future. In fact, my teachers haven't go to the doctor for more than 20 years, Some of them even for 30 years. So just do it, basically, and then you have, this is how you can get rid actually of every freaking disease that you might have. Just hold on your breath and control your breath. Try to aim for breathing 6 times in a minute for 24/7, like in Demon Slayer, where you have like this breathing exercise which you have to breathe 24/7. Same here, breathe the same 24/7. You will see how it will everything change. Now another thing is also when you want to have like this, when you want to regenerate your body, which is possible, this is when you don't breathe for 3 minutes. If you aim for 3 minutes and you can not breathe for 3 minutes without any struggle at all, this is where your body starts to regeneration process. And I can tell you, my teachers that I'm currently learning from, she looks like in the 40s, maybe, right in the 40s, but she is right now in the 70s. Yeah. そうですね。日本語のアーカイブであってますので、ぜひそこにも行ってください。So yeah, this is how you can do it. Pretty easy. And why I have taught you, you can reduce all the stuff. I have taught you all the things right now what is acidic. Basically, you can, of course, you can dive more deeper, but like in general, things that are acidic in your environment, you know right now. And what you can do right now is just be aware of it. Raise your awareness every single day. Remind yourself that all the things, and your body starts to think, I don't want to consume that much. And your body will give you like hints what you can reduce, right? And you reduce it more and more and more and more till you don't need it. It's the same process how you want to become a vegan. How? You cannot become a vegan from one day to another day. No, it's not possible. It's a process. It's a process of being aware what it is to become a vegan, right? And all the things that are not healthy for your body. And reduce, for example, first of all, the meat consumption, a little bit more. Maybe you can go to chicken, then you reduce the chicken consumption more and more till it's none. Instead of you have like meat, which is like, right now you have like in supermarkets, you can buy like vegan meat, which is made of tofu and soya and stuff like that. And you can, like a supplement for the meat, you can eat it. Same for fish, it's also something. Then you can also do the same thing with eggs and also with milk products. It's totally possible. But it's not about to go from one day to another. The decision might be from one day to another, but you don't do it from one day to another because your body will just ache from it. It is so much acidized that you have to do it in a long process, and it takes you time. So just do it. And even if you don't do it, just do the exercise, the breathing exercise. It will also acidize. Get rid of the acids in your body. Just do it. Okay, awesome, Reshaper. I hope you have an awesome day. Comment, box, learn what's not finger pixel point source. Do not let yourself super now. See you maybe tomorrow.